heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
I made my fortune as the townsfolk call me captain, because I used to be a sailor.
Come see me in the marketplace tomorrow. I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. All right then.
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine the Font up in Ralvathal. Oh yeah.
Another one. Terrible.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Charity. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die. Always sad when someone has to die.
Only burglars and vampires creep around that.
No, sorry.
Which are you?
But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me. My job's simple enough.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs. Just like always, nobody saw anything useful.
Just a few septims.
The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says. We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Sooth. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
If you have any news of the Western Hold, the Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Travel's terrible shame what happened to those women. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts. and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. If you'll excuse me, I must return to my duties. My cousin.
The Dunmere get their drinks at the new Nisses Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern beyond me. What is it? Dragons? What is it? All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Oh yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I? Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Go fiddling with... Best offense is a good defense, am I right? Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. What is it? Dragons?
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for Nord dead, not your weird experiments. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. I'll take my leave then. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
It's so good to see you again.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? I've been trying to put those up around the city, to warn people. Have them keep their eyes open. But someone keeps taking them down. You say you found it in Hiram? Frigga's old place? Let's go have a look around there. I've got a feeling about this one. I'll meet you over there.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had. Indeed I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection. Splendid! If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen. I don't care much for the war one way or the other. A most pleasant chat until the next. These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak? Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death. Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Ishgramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Ishgramor. Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my, I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I? And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon. Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can... My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old. Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Woundfirth? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Heard they're
My father
forming
says we
the
need to
Dawn
just get on
Guard.
with our lives.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Leafton. Consider joining up myself.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. Let's go. I'd rather not stay out here alone any longer than I have to. After what happened to those other women... Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet. Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war. Need something? Oh my! That, you go first. Watch what you're doing. Need something? Yeah? What? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Skyrim is a fine house, and it's up for sale. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof? I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Yes? Make it quick. I'm a busy man. Yes? Make it quick. I'm a busy man.
I've spent my life serving
Yes, sir.
Talos. Don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic monks. Man's been hitting the skooma, I say.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under arrest for the murder of Imperials Susanna think of we need Candlehead their Hall, laws. and Frigga Shattershield, and all the rest. We are wise.
Has the whole city lost their
I've got to
brains?
keep my eyes open.
I've been
Damn dragons
scrying
could
and
swoop
auguring
down
to
at any
find
time.
the murderer myself.
Make your excuses from the Bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight. Staying safe, I hope?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to come with me.
This isn't over.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. We're the only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim.
Those awful Thalmor
I
can't
plan
touch
to
us
change
thanks to
things.
Ulfric.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Now, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching
I don't
him,
appreciate
I've learned so much.
If that's what you're here to do.
All right, then.
Alchemy is simple. Unless just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here.
Stop right there. You have quite the bounty on your head in the Pale. You pay me, and I see that your name is cleared. Never should have come here. Curse you!
see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Must you bother me now? I've almost figured out where this... It matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful. My master could...
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
You know about
I try to
Talos?
keep Grimboss
He
safe,
founded the
but
Empire.
these are dangerous.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me.
Yes?
Good things. They would run them off.
You know about Talos?
I've been looking for
He
you.
founded the Empire.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Careful with that.
Oh, what happened?
A few septums for supper is all I ask.
The Imperials think we need... We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide. Indeed. I thought you captured the Butcher. You said the city was safe now. How could this have happened? Obviously. You should visit the Bloodworks to talk to Woundfirth. We need to figure out where the evidence went wrong. Oh, what happened? Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's
To wonder. For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
I've a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more healers.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Oh, isn't that a shame? And here I am in the Bloodworks. Looks like you aren't such a sharp investigator after all. What made you think I was to blame in the first place? I've actually been after the killer myself. My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
spare a coin for a poor old woman?
You're not afraid you'll set fire to something?
I've got no problem with orcs. That stronghold they've got in the southeast. Narzulbur? It's an affront to my people. A fight!
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
I fear the night, because werewolves and vampires. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. I'm glad you were able to correct your mistake. I'll release Wunferth immediately. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. You did this city a great service by catching that killer. Well done. I was this close to catching that killer. I swear it.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.